mark it down. Matter what, I'm still around. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. Mark it up, mark it down. Matter what, I'm still around. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. 100x, 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 100x. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. Mark it up, mark it down. Matter what, I'm still around. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. Yeah. Took me a moment to decode the data. Spreading the sheet, I'm unloading the paper. I see you'll know that they owe me a favor. Say what you see, I got no indicator. Load up your team with the dopest of players. One more review, saying no, see you later. And that's how my growth is so major. Yeah. It's 100x on my lifestyle. Moon landing satellite style. Crew dancing cause the new fans made 102 grand for my insights. Wow. Still do your research. Learn how it feel to be first. Cause the world's are turning into church. Yeah. Learn to serve in every word. Yeah. 100x is you deserve. Yeah. 100x is doing words. Yeah. 100x is till the dirt. Yeah. 100x is what occurred from the token metrics and some nerves. And now I'm respected in the word. Cause 100x at every turn. Yeah. Mark it up. Mark it down. Matter what, I'm still around. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. Mark it up, mark it down. Matter what, I'm still around. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. 100x, 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 100x. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. Mark it up, mark it down. Matter what, I'm still around. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. Yeah. 100x me, then 100x you. Self-made man and 100x crew. Now you see Balina and how to rap Drew. Made you a believer, see what 100x do. Turn a couple ether to 100, that's true. Turn 100 Neo to a home man real. I don't never shield, I just know to make deals. Plus it with the gram so you know I got meals. Plus it with my fans so they know how that feels. AMA everything, I got the game like a wedding ring. In the exchange like a threaded string. Montaigne out in Medellin. I and my homies getting paid on the mezzanine. I had Twitter in the rage cause I said a thing. Until the market came back, now they getting me. Mark it up. Mark it down, matter what, I'm still around. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. Mark it up, mark it down, matter what, I'm still around. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. 100x, 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 100x. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. Mark it up, mark it down, matter what, I'm still around. Moon is up, sun is down. 100x, I got it now. 100x. Dogs, we're gonna have to teach you some crypto in a minute, man. 100x. Slow. I won't slow you down, I'll try to hold you down. My eyes are open now, won't slow you down, won't slow you down. She want me never on the road, and yet I get her when I go. Want me forever getting close, but like me better when I close down. So many meetups gotta hold down, so many meetings on the road now. I gotta leave her for the show, but she really saying no. She believe I gotta slow. Just try to know. I need a moment on an island, no. I need to know where every vibe can go. I need a moment where the time is slow, but she told me slow down on crypto. She doesn't know this is it though. Need a vacation from the big show. Need a vacation from the get-go. She told me slow down on crypto. The market is a give go, I get more. I'm living on the world tour, to score more. Retired from the board floor, I'm more for it. They're telling me to slow down, but not now. The minute that it goes down, I buy out. Got another tour stop, but never where the tour stop, I just try to know. I need a moment on an island though. I need to know where every vibe can go. I need a moment where the time is slow, but she told me slow down on crypto. She doesn't know this is it though. Need a vacation from the big show. Need a vacation from the get-go. She told me slow down on crypto. She doesn't know this is it though. Need a vacation from the big show. Need a vacation from the get-go. She told me slow down on crypto. I won't slow you down, I'll try to hold you down. My eyes are open now, won't slow you down, won't slow you down. slow, slow. I won't slow you down. I'll try to hold you down. My eyes are open now.
Hey, what's up, guys? We are live. Let me go full screen here. Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while. Well, actually, only been 1 week, but it feels like it's been forever. All right, but thank you guys for joining the live stream. If this is your first time joining the live stream, welcome. Welcome to the crypto family. Thanks, guys, for joining. It is 11. It's past 11 p.m. over here in DC. Good to have you guys on. Let's start things off with shout outs. All right, so shout out to I'm saying shut up to Bill Cosby, Garrow, Keen to Code, Ali Nayouf, Yassine, Amin, Herbert, Believe Coin, PR Crypto, Padass, Karen, Gabe, Ignatius, Greg, Locan, Crypto Philip, Marine, Ahmed, Tamba, Ian, I guess Lau, Bashan, Derek, Jennifer, Nate, Loon Loon, Believe Coin, Miguel, Sammy, Dragon Striker. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you guys on. We are live. Wow, guys, thanks for all the support. Good to have you guys on. One Chain next, 1000X. Yeah, One Chain is on a tear, guys. One Chain is tearing things up. All right. Let me go to my desktop here. Let me just double check, make sure we're good to go. All right, how do I do it? All right, guys. So for those who are just joining the live stream, right, if you have any questions, send them to menti.com, menti.com, and use the code 88299. Once again, that's code 88299, and send your questions to menti, menti.com. All right, on today's agenda, we shall be discussing the intro song. Hopefully, you guys like the intro song. All right, as you guys know, we're trying to really make crypto part of mainstream culture, and one of the ways of doing that is making songs. Right, so we have the 100X song, which was a song featured in the Icon episode that came out this week. Then we also have we're going to change it up a little bit. As opposed to making a rap or hip hop song, we're going to make a slow jam, R&B, chill type song. Right, so this is called Crypto Slowdown. So shout out to How to Rap Drew, my friend Drew Morsi, who's made all the songs so far. Right, if anybody's out there who's into music, if you have any beats or if you actually want to make some songs with us for crypto, definitely contact Drew. Contact him at music@ianbalina.com. He's my official music producer. He handles all the music. Send your songs there. All right, so we talked about the intro song, talked about shout outs. I have officially confirmed the dates for the European tour, guys. I am coming. All right, just go to ianbalina.com/events, or just go to my webpage and go to events. All right, so first up, right, we ended up changing the order of the tour. So as opposed to doing London first, we're doing Barcelona first. All right, so April 30th, Barcelona, Spain. You guys are first up, first at bat. Then we have London, May 4th. This is going to be the biggest meetup ever, right? It's already sold out. I had to make 2 extra allocations of tickets. We have May 1st, May 11th, Amsterdam. Then May 16th, Stockholm. May 21st, Berlin. May 26th, Prague. May 30th, Bucharest, Romania. Good thing I added this to the list, right? Because I didn't know I had a big community there. But the meetup here has already sold out. Had to make more tickets. Tickets are free, but you just have to RSVP. All right, so just go to my site, fill out the Eventbrite page, put in your information. Then June 4th is Budapest. June 7th is Paris, France. June 15th, Moscow, Russia. All right, so that's the European tour. And guys, this really is a world tour. We're going global. All right, so Middle East tour. These are the tentative cities, and I'm planning to do this in Q3. So we have Tel Aviv, Beirut, Dubai, and Istanbul. Then Africa, I'm coming home, guys. I'm coming home. All right, I'm aiming to have the Africa tour in Q4. So this is going to be Cairo, Accra, Ghana, Lagos, Nigeria, my hometown, Kampala, Uganda, Nairobi, Kenya, and Cape Town, South Africa. Right? If I'm missing any city here on this world tour, what you think, or if you think I should travel to, definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know on Telegram, on Twitter, via email, whatever, right? Because maybe you guys could end up being like Bucharest, because Bucharest and Amsterdam were. I planned to go to Amsterdam, but I had no idea I had a big community there until people just told me on Twitter. Right, so definitely let me know if I'm missing your city. Yes, India, I do plan to go. India is probably going to be in August because Nucleus Vision is planning to have a conference in August, so I'll probably be there. Toronto, yeah, I gotta figure out how to squeeze in Toronto. I'll probably do Toronto sometime this year, probably sometime in the summertime if I can. All right, guys. So hopefully you guys can go to this event page and find a place near your city, and we can finally connect in the person. Just want to say thank you guys for all the support. You guys have been great. Crypto family has been amazing. All right, so I can't say thank you guys more than putting these events together in person and just saying thank you face to face, right? Because you guys have definitely changed my lives, and I'm glad. Hopefully, in some shape or form, I've also changed your lives as well. All right. Okay, so up next on the agenda is, let me just make sure we're officially ready. All right, guys. So now time to make an official statement on the hack. All right. If you've been living under a rock, yes, I was hacked. Let me just make sure we're good here. Okay, yes. So official statement on the hack. I'm here to ask any questions regarding the hack, right? But I think let's kind of first take a step back and talk about how all this happened and how all of this went down, right? So the fact is, what happened, right? So during my ICO review live stream last week, right, somebody mentioned in the comments on YouTube that, hey, Ian, your wallet is being drained of funds. This doesn't seem like normal activity. Now, I just thought this was somebody trolling me in the comments, right? But I did make sure to make a mental note of that. And then towards the end of the live stream, as I was reviewing an ICO, we noticed that I couldn't log into my Google spreadsheet. And I told myself, okay, this is really funny because somebody told me I was basically getting hacked on the live stream, and then now I can't log in, and it's telling me my password is not working or whatever. That's when I knew something was up, right? I knew something was going on, right? So that I had to abruptly end the live stream to check, right, to basically make sure that the house wasn't burning down. And when I went to check my wallets, they had all been depleted of funds. The funds had been stolen, and there was nothing. And that's when I realized like the guy who told me that on the live stream was telling the truth. Right. I then basically reached out to my private network, told them, hey guys, I've just been hacked, blah blah blah. Right. Just trying to kind of put together how all this could have happened. Right. And in the process of doing that, some information that I shared in my private communities or to my close friends was leaked publicly and ended up being on the mainstream news, right? On The Verge, Gizmodo, all these articles, right? But as opposed to kind of going over and trying to rehash what's already been said, right? If you guys can just Google Ian Balina hacked, you probably get the gist of it, right? They did steal close to about $2 million worth of cryptocurrency from me, right? They only stole my ERC20 tokens, right? So only the Ethereum based tokens, right? Everything else that's not Ethereum based was not taken, right? But not sure if you guys can. This my stream here is kind of behind. But anyway, this is an article from the Next Web, right? For those who just want to do all that detail, just go search this, right? The most of the stuff being there, for the most part, did get some of the facts right, but not everything was correct because the reporters obviously didn't talk to me, right? But what I really wanted to cover on this live stream is to just really give more detail to this, right? So that way people aren't just making rumors up, making stuff up, and then having it published by the press, but also to answer the community and any concerns, and also to show that, guys, I mean, these hackers may have hacked me, but they did not hack my spirit, right? That's the most important thing to me, right? Because I mean, you guys know me. I've always been transparent. I've always been kind of tell it as it is. I've always liked to just kind of almost to a fault sometimes wear my emotions on my sleeves. But I feel like in this situation especially, I can't really let this hackers deflate me, right? But anyway, on to some things I want to cover regarding the hack, right? So I kind of covered what happened. You can Google and find articles talking about that. Right? I stole about $2 million, and people were asking, "Hey, am I fine financially after the hack? Am I broke?" That was a question I kept on getting a lot. No, they did not steal everything. This will not impact future operations regarding me, my lifestyle, my business, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to do in this community, right? So I'm still well off to do, right? I'm still doing well. I can still live, right? I don't have to go back to IBM, so no, I'm not going back to IBM anytime soon. That ship has already sailed, right? Okay, but then next thing I want to cover is what people are saying. Why am I out and about when I just got hacked, right? Because people saw me posting on social media that I was at the playoff games, right? I'm a big basketball fan. Right, it's NBA playoffs. I went to the Washington Wizards game, right? NBA playoffs. People are saying, "Hey, why is he going to the game? Did he really get hacked?" Yes, I did really get hacked, guys. Right? I'm not the kind of person that would lie about this, right? You guys should know better than that, right? But the reason I've not been letting these hackers get to me, and I'm still kind of continuing to live my everyday life because I have to, right? Plus, we also have a professional team of private investigators and the FBI working on this case, right? An official police report has been filed. The FBI is involved, right? So professionals who are well trained and adept to handle this much better than I am are handling this case, right? I'm still helping out on this case every single day for the last week on a daily basis, right? In terms of tracking flow of funds and just doing intel and giving as much information as I can to law enforcement, right? So I'm still doing that on a daily basis, but I can't do that 24/7 because that's not my expertise, right? We have professionals working on this, right? But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that if you see me out and about and still living my life, it's on purpose because I won't let these hackers break my spirit, right? And we have professionals that are handling this to the best of their ability, much more than I can. Right. Then the next question people ask is, why did I keep my private keys in my Evernote? I mean, I basically messed up, guys. I mean, there's no way to really spin it. I mean, I messed up, right? I kept copies of my private keys on my Evernote because, as you guys know, I travel a lot. I'm always on the move, right? And I just had concerns that, hey, if I lost something, or if I lost something physical, or because typically I use a paper wallet, but as a backup, I kept them on my Evernote. And my mistake, I thought I was safe because I quote unquote encrypted them in Evernote, but that didn't really help much because the way the hackers accessed my information, I believe it's via a data breach, right, from online service providers like Dropbox or Adobe or whatever, right? If you go to sites like ihavebeenpwned.com, you can find information and definitely put in your email address and see if you've been pwned, right? But basically, I think I got pwned. Some service provider I had in the past had an account that was available. I guess their database was hacked, and that was made available online to hackers, where anybody could go there and find that database. And my mistake was I used the same, I would say, 5 to 6 passwords on sites all over the internet, and the hackers were able to find those sites because some of the sites, I mean, those passwords because some of the sites I had got compromised via data breaches, right? But anyway, long story short, I had two-factor authentication on my Gmail, just like the article mentions, right? Any article on the hack that was leaked, right? I had two-factor authentication on my Gmail with the Authenticator app, but that doesn't really matter because Gmail, if you just do forget, if you just do forgot password, it will send your password information to reset it to your recovery email. My recovery email was my college email address, which I don't really log into in years because I graduated college a long time ago. But even more importantly, though, my college system, their email system, has no two-factor authentication, right? So it was my error still having my college email as my recovery email, right? So, and that password was an old password that anybody could find online from those data breaches, right? So that's how the hackers got in. Then once they got access to my Gmail, they could basically get access to almost everything, right? By just doing forgot password. But anyway, I mean, I definitely learned my lesson, right? I'm basically the example now for the community of proper security, right? So I'm definitely working on improving my security from everything, right? Getting security audits and having people help, right? Now, the other thing I do want to talk about is somebody's saying, anyway, I can't really talk about that. But so next thing I want to talk about is people are saying, is this a fake ruse for tax evasion purposes? I mean, like, really, guys? Come on. I mean, this is just so pointless. This is such BS, right? If this was for tax evasion, I wouldn't be actively working with law enforcement, including an FBI agent, and having FBI work on this, and I wouldn't be filing police report, and I wouldn't be doing this publicly and openly. I mean, there are much better ways for tax evasion than doing this supposed way that I'm doing it, right? So I feel like these people who are making up these allegations, for the most part, are anonymous. They're trolls online. These are the same people who made allegations that my blockfolio was fake. I didn't really have money. Right? Once they figured out, hey, he just lost $2 million. Now they move the goalpost to, hey, this person is making up tax evasion stuff. Right? So to me, it's straight BS. Right? I'm not even concerned about this because I know that once this case has been resolved, which it will be, right? And once the FBI and law enforcement clear my name, anybody who's made all these allegations for tax evasion purposes will just look stupid, right? Now, the next question people have been asking a lot is, have we found the hackers? I wish I could share as much information as I could, guys, but this is still a ongoing FBI investigation. Now, without compromising the investigation, all I can say is that we have incredibly strong leads on the suspect or suspects, right? And we're very confident that we will recover the money. However, it may take a while to recover some, if not all, the money, right? Because as you guys know, the governments move slow, right? You have to file paperwork and do all this stuff, right? But other than that, though, I mean, we're very confident, right? The leads we've been getting, right? That's all I can really say, right? So, in terms of getting the money back, right? Funds recovery is a work in progress, and just putting a realistic expectation, this will take a while. Then people have been asking, "Hey, Ian, can we help you out? You've changed our lives. You made us millionaires or whatever. Excuse me, you made us a ton of money. Can we send you Ether or Bitcoin or crypto, or do I GoFundMe to help you get the money back?" I mean, I appreciate the nice gestures, guys, but I mean, for the most part, although it did sting, I mean, my lifestyle is not going to be affected drastically or much, right? I'm still going to be in crypto retirement, right? And but I mean, I'm not really looking to have any kind of handouts or donations or GoFundMe, right? But I have been thinking of other ways that maybe us as a community, maybe as crypto family, right, could really. I mean, if you guys are going to give me any kind of money, I want it to be a equal exchange of value, right? So what's some ideas that I did get for some people is, as opposed to doing donations or GoFundMe or whatever, which I don't want to do, right? Maybe I'll start creating merchandise, right? So anybody out there who wants to buy merchandise, because I did talk about this on a video on the Australia video, right, with the Mad Hueys and stuff like that, right? So I'm going to be creating merch for the community, right, with slogans and stuff we use a lot, right? The first one is going to be Moon Lambo. So imagine me making a Moon Lambo T-shirt, Moon Lambo sweatshirt, Moon Lambo mug, whatever, right? And anybody who wants to just show support, you can just buy the merchandise. That way, you guys are getting something and not just donating or whatever. But anyway, that's kind of something I'll cover probably in the next live stream, right? It probably will be ready in about a week or so. All right. Some of the questions that I have been receiving are the hackers targeting other people? I mean, without really compromising the FBI investigation, all I can really say is, regardless of whether or not they're trying to target other individuals, everyone should practice active and proper security measures, right? If we go through, do an audit on your crypto, right? As you guys know, even Mu, my Ether wallet, had a hack today, right? Mu, my Ether wallet, the wallet service provider, also got hacked via a phishing attack or via a DNS hack or whatever, right? So, I mean, this hacks are basically rampant now, right? So definitely make sure you're taking proper measures. And lastly, people have been asking me, what have I learned from this, and what can I share with you guys and my community, my audience, crypto family? I mean, I've definitely learned a lot from this, right? In terms of proper security measures, I'm still learning on this, right? I'm definitely going through and trying to audit everything and see how I can make it much better. I mean, you can't really create anything or do anything that makes you 100% hack proof per se, but you can get a lot stronger, right? So, whatever lessons I do learn from working with private investigators and private security professionals, I'll definitely make sure to share those in the future with you guys as I learn those, right? But other than that, though, I mean, that's pretty much it, right? I think that's kind of the gist of what's been done, and I think that should answer most questions. Now let's see if there are any questions on the hack or anything else, right? We can now open up the floor. So let me go to Mentimeter. Okay, did I open up voting? For those who just joined, go to menti.com. Let's see here. Anyway, so thoughts on Quirk Chain. All right, all right. So for those who don't know, I covered Quirk Chain last week, right? I covered it briefly, but okay, it seems we're getting trolls here. Let me just add the timer to close voting. Okay, so we got 2 minutes to get your questions in. Go to menti.com, menti.com. Use the code 88299. Okay, so Quirk Chain, right? So I mean, long story short, it's an all-star ICO. I think it's the best ICO of this quarter. What quarter are we in? We're in Q2 still. Yeah, so in Q2 right now, I think this is the best ICO out there, right? I wanted to say this last week, but I said, as I mentioned on the live stream, that I was waiting for a demo from the team to make sure that they could actually deliver on their claims, right? I did get the demo, right? It was pushed back because of the hack, but I ended up still getting the demo from the team on QuarkChain, and the demo blew me away, guys. I mean, it is legit. Like, I mean, I don't think this is better than Zilliqa per se, at least not from a score perspective in terms of token metrics and all that stuff, right? But it is still an all-star ICO. I grade QuarkChain as around 84% score, which is pretty solid, right? And as a result, I was part of their private sale, a very small amount, but I was still part of it. And yeah, I mean, I think it's a big project, right? I'll do an official review on it on QuarkChain, probably on the next live stream. I'm not sure when that's gonna be. Could be Friday, right? Saturday I am traveling to Barcelona, right? So, but yeah, QuarkChain is legit, guys. It is legit. That's just once again, guys. This is my opinion, my subjective opinion. Do your own research, consult your own financial and legal advisors before investing in ICOs, right? Don't take the L, basically. Next question is CryptoCurve. I'm passing on CryptoCurve. I mean, in my opinion, from looking at the team, I don't think it's a strong team. And if it's not an all-star team, I don't touch it. Looking forward to meeting me in Bucharest. Me too, Eartha. Hey, what's up, Solo? What's going on? Yeah, so CryptoCurve, I mean, that for those who don't know, CryptoCurve is, I believe, the first one-chain ICO. It's basically a wallet or a better wallet, whatever, right? But to me, I mean, as you guys know, the first thing I look for is there a product or prototype, then all-star team, right? It has a product and prototype, but the team is not an all-star team, so I'm out before I even look at the rest of the token metrics. I won't touch it. No plans to participate. Now that being said, though, I mean the fact that it's the first one-chain ICO, what they did get right, though, what one-chain got right, I'm not sure if it's one-chain who made it this way or CryptoCurve, but they're only taking one tokens, which is amazing because for us one token holders like myself, right? that I still have one, by the way. The hackers did not take that, right? So I am very happy. I mean, it kind of sucks, but they took my ERC20, but I still got my one. But anyway, For us one token holders, let me pull up the price of one. So one has been on a tear recently. It's now at $7.61. Right? So I think their ICO is going to be what, the next month, right? But anyway, I think that's going to cause some buying pressure because they're raising what, 30 million. So imagine $30 million of one moving, right, on the market, right? So I think it will create buying pressure, right? So because of that, it's basically $30 million worth of one will get locked up, right? It's kind of like a buyback almost, right? Right. So I'm very, very bullish on that. That's just my opinion, though. Okay, next question. Let me just see. Let me see here. Okay, answered crypto curve. Hold on, guys. I want to add the comments. Okay, so there we go. Zebi 100x. I mean 100x is a lot. I mean Zebi ICO. I was part of the ICO. They raised 10 million. Um, I think my target for Zebi. This is my personal target, right? Not This is not a buy, hold, or sell recommendation. Definitely do your own research, consult your own financial advisor, all that stuff. Right? But for me personally, my target is 10x. I think 100 million is market cap is pretty doable. Anything above that is gravy, right? We are going into a bull market, cause so it may do even more, but to me, a 10x is a decent target. Lending block, buy on exchange. I was part of the lending block ICO. Speaking of lending block, I'll be having an AMA with their CEO Steve tomorrow. Let me get the time here. So Wednesday, April 25th, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be having an AMA with Steve. The tokens will be released soon as well, right? But yeah, I mean, lending block, I'm bullish on. I was part of the ICO, especially in this. They only raised about 10 million or so, I believe, right? So, but back to the question, would I buy it on exchanges? I mean, if I did not get into lending block, I would not buy it on exchanges. That's just me personally. I would try to find the next lending block, right? Right. But hey, I mean, if it does open up around ICO price, maybe even lower, I may consider it. But I mean, my my whole perspective is to just kind of move forward. All right. Next question. How come the hackers moved $300,000 just 2 days ago from Ian Bal Hack 4? Didn't you take all your funds out as soon as you got hacked? No, I did not take all my funds out because the hackers took everything. The only thing they didn't take were Pundi X tokens because Etherscan for some reason doesn't show the dollar value of Pundi X tokens. So I assume the hackers thought they were worthless, right? Even though that actual value to them, right? So those were the only tokens I was able to get back from the wallets because the hackers left them, right? Then I took them and put them into a brand new wallet, to a hardware wallet. Phantom ICO. Um, Phantom ICO. I haven't looked at that one. I'll have to look at that later. Next question. Can you please explain why you said the funds were moved to KuCoin, then they were just moved there right after? Answer: because a lot of people are skeptical of this. It would only help you to answer. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna answer this. I mean, so I tweeted out publicly that the hackers were moving funds to KuCoin, right? And actually, it was not after they did move the funds after. If you go and look at the blockchain transaction, right? Because everything is on the blockchain. Look at the timestamp on the transaction, and look at the tweet. They had actually moved funds there, but because I was alerted by authorities not to compromise the investigation, right? Because they were doing some stuff, so that I had to take down and erase those posts, right? Because the authorities didn't want me to alert the hackers, right? But anyway, just check the timestamp of whatever people were talking about. I know people were talking about that via Twitter, but Twitter doesn't really do much research, to be honest. Right? I mean, any 60 seconds spent researching the actual transaction and the time of the post, you'll see that that's not the case. Will I get a ledger or a Trezor? Uh, I'll get both. Let's just say that, okay? Let's just say that I have enough hardware wallets to last a lifetime now. So hey, Ledger or Trezor, if you want to sponsor, holla at me. All right, next question. Answered that. Answered that. Still bullish on Loom. Oh, guys, I am really bullish on Loom. I mean, Loom has been on a tear. It's now what, 29, 30 cents, right? I mean, I'm just sad that I don't have my Loom tokens anymore. I mean, that's what made me so sad. All right, I mean, but anyway, I'm not gonna start saying anything that could jeopardize the investigation. But yeah, I mean, I wish I was still in Loom. All right. Whenever I do get my money back from these hackers, hopefully I can get back into Loom, right? Because actually, I'll be featuring the Loom team in my next episode for because after Korea, I have the episode on Bali and other parts of Asia I was traveling to, and had a chance to meet up with the Loom team. Right, so that episode will be coming out hopefully in a week or so, 1 to 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm still bullish on Loom, guys. Nothing's gonna change. Okay, next question. Out of Zebi, Mainframe, XM Chain, Lending Block, Nex, Pixio Chain, NOS, which one am I most bullish on in order? Wow, that's a tough question there. Um, I mean, I'm a data guy, so I would probably just go based on whichever scored higher, right? So, I mean, Zebi was a Hall of Fame ICO, right? So, I mean, because once again, I'm not looking at this from a technology standpoint. All right, kind of like that picture I posted on social media last week of that Indian guy in gold chains and all gold saying, "I'm in this for the technology." Well, I'm in this to make money, guys. Right? I'm an investor, right? So in terms of ROI, I'm most bullish on Zebi. Right? It's a blockchain only raised $10 million. So me personally, I'm bullish on Zebi, and that was a Hall of Fame ICO. I think they scored about over 92%. Um, After that, probably Exim Chain. That was also a Hall of Fame ICO, if I recall correctly. Those two were Hall of Fames. Then I believe Mainframe, Nex, and Pixio Chain. Those two are kind of in the same order, right? Those two were all-star ICOs. They're kind of mid-tier. They're in the, I think, low 80s to high 80s at the most, right? Next, I mean that one I think is very solid. Pixie Chain solid. NOS, I covered that briefly on my last live stream. Actually, not briefly. We spent a good 40 minutes on it, I think. Right, I covered NOS on my last live stream. So far, so good. I don't think tokenomics are out yet, so can't fully grade it. Right, so that remains to be determined. Right, but yeah, that's the order. Am I bullish on Switchio? I passed on Switchio, I believe, but I think it's already out and it's doing well so far based on ROI perspective. Okay, next question. It wasn't just Pundi from that account. It was also Bread, Power Ledger, Rock, and many more. Check your fourth account. Okay, let's open this up here. Let me. Do you guys see this? Let me. Okay, all right. So somebody sent me this link. Yeah. So I mean, all this stuff here is the hacker moving the funds. Okay, so let's see here. I mean, so this is the wallet the hacker made, right? Because I mean, that's why it says hack 4. He made a new wallet to send all the funds here. Hold on, let me Let's go to view all real quick. Right, so as you guys see here, right, the hacker stole the funds and took them to a new wallet. And then once he had them in a new wallet, he's then been sending them into other wallets to basically, I, I guess, get ready to send them to exchanges, right? Without really sharing much of what I'm not supposed to share according to law enforcement, right? But anyway, this wallet is not my wallet, right? You can see it was a new transaction, right? That's why it says hack 4, right? Because the hacker only took funds from 3 wallets, right? So hopefully that answers the question. Okay. Autonomy has a working prototype and full platform. Will be out on 15th May. Will this change my opinion? I'll have to go back and reevaluate it, but I mean, I'm not sure why I passed on it. I think it was a prototype, right? So if they have a prototype, I can go back and look at it, right? But I mean, at this point, it may be too late, right? I'm not sure because I don't think they launched the token sale yet, but I'm not sure if they already had a pre-sale, right? If they had a pre-sale without having the prototype out already, then it might be too late. But yeah, I will go back and look at it. Okay, answered that question. Lumex, we answered. Zebi 100x, we answered. Thoughts on Eden Chain? I don't have any plans to touch Eden Chain. I mean, I wish the team best of luck, but yeah, no plans at the moment. I mean, they weren't ready with the prototype, so yeah, not gonna. I mean, because I mean, the way I view it is, there's a good ICO coming almost every month, right? So you don't really have to take shots on everything that walks, right? You can kind of be patient. So as opposed to having a shotgun approach, where just take a shot at everything, I want to be more like a sniper, where you're highly patient and targeting only on finding only the good ones, right? So for me, I passed on the Eden chain for Quark chain. Quark chain already had a test net, they had a demo that could show me, right? So to me, that was a much better investment from my perspective. Okay, next question. Can I give you some real tips on how to protect ourselves apart from the usual two-factor authentication hardware wallet? Something more, if any? I mean, I don't think I'm the best person to be giving out security advice after I just got hacked. But from somebody did give me an article from actually a person I know in my network, Eugene. Let me see if I can find this. Crypto security, I think. Okay, I think this may be it. Let me. Just give me a few seconds as this loads. John Wall needs to get Otto Porter going for the next game. Yeah, man. I mean, Otto Porter has been slacking, man. He's a max player, right? Max contract player. Barely has been putting up buckets, right? So, but anyway, I'm still pulling for the Wizards for the upset. You know, Toronto is known to choke in the playoffs, all right? So hopefully my Wizards come through. But anyway, here's the article I want to share with you guys. All right, so if you just Google uh, 10 hacker proof steps to secure your crypto assets, this is from one of our friends, Eugene. This is from Hacker Noon. This is a post that people have been sharing with me, and it's one that I'm making sure to follow. Right? It says get multiple hardware wallets, install password manager, install an authenticator, all this stuff, right? And I think the main thing, guys, is if you just make sure every single site from now on you have a different password, and humans can't memorize all those passwords, so you have to use a password manager. That's what most of the security experts are saying, right? So use managers like LastPass or 1Password, right? or whatever, right? And create multiple passwords and store that. But anyway, this is a good guide. Go out there, just Google this, right? I'll share this also in my Telegram channel as well, so you guys have access to this, right? But this is definitely a good place to start. And yeah, probably I'll just leave it to them because they know more about this than I do. All right, so next question. Okay, whoops, I marked the wrong question. How do I undo something? Hey Ian, I've been following you forever. I made over 30K from 3,000, but I got a problem. I don't know how to talk to girls. Could you help me? uh, I'll just get friends, go out, be social, find girls in crypto. But anyway, next question. Hey, actually, yeah, next question. Pindi X price prediction. Yeah, guys, Pindi X finally pulled through for us. All right, congratulations to all those who have been hodling Pindi X. All right, let's see what price it's at. Right, so 0.004 cents. So what is that? So it's 6x from ICO price if you take into account the monthly airdrop. Without the monthly airdrop, is barely above ICO price. But for those who've been hodling, right, and getting the monthly airdrop, it's basically 6x, right? So not bad, right? It survived the bear market, right? Now price prediction, I mean, I can't really predict much on it. It is now in the top 100 market cap, right? I mean, long term, do I think they're gonna solve what they plan to do? I'm not so optimistic long term, right? But I mean, I'm a happy investor. I mean, I've made my money. I did take my initial out because that was pretty much the only ERC20 token the hacker didn't take. So as soon as I moved it to a new wallet, I sold some. Okay, just to be safe. But price prediction, I'd have to do more research on that. So let me pull up Coin Market Cap here for you guys. Okay, so we're looking at PinDX. Okay, it's 80th in market cap, 244 million. In terms of market cap, where do I think it can go? I mean, I don't see it going above Dragon Chain. I mean, I don't really see that happening anytime soon. I mean, I think it's fine where it's at. I mean, so yeah, I mean, not really sure if it's gonna go anywhere anytime soon. But I think there is a nice level of support due to the buyback, right? So for me personally, it was a great time to finally take profits, right? So yeah, that's kind of my take on PinDX. Am I ever going to work out? Yeah, I'm definitely trying to work out a lot more. I'll be working out hopefully in London. I had some people offer to be my personal trainer. Eden Chain, already answered that. Block Collider 1000X. Uh, Block Collider, no. I mean, not. I don't see that happening. Solana blockchain. Okay, I've been hearing a lot about this one. So we're gonna have to pull this one up. Okay, I think they spelled it wrong because it's not popping up here. Anybody know what the link is or how it's spelled? Actually, never mind, I found it. They just don't have SEO done. I guess they're very brand new. Okay, hold on. Is this even the site? Hold on. Okay, sorry guys. Clicked the wrong link, I think. I want the ICO drops link. Okay, I finally got to the site here. Shout out to ICO drops for always coming through. Okay, anyway. Solana, high performance blockchain. Again. Okay, so this is not going to be an official review. We're just going to briefly look at this. Okay, so they're claiming 710,000 transactions per second on a 1 gigabyte network without data partitioning. Okay. Faster proof of replication, proof of history. Okay, so idea and white paper in November 2017. White paper and initial testnet February 2018. Testnet 2.0 and public demo in June 2018. Public beta September 2018. Live mainnet Q4 2018. Token distribution and partnerships Q1 2019. So their tokens are over a year away. That's not a good sign already. Okay, anyway, let's look at the team here. Okay, he led development operating system at Qualcomm and compression at Dropbox. Okay, all right, that's pretty legit. CTO, Qualcomm chief scientist. Okay, he seems pretty legit too. This guy's an academic. Okay, this guy spent 10 years at Google in sales and marketing. All right, I mean, all-star team. But I mean, question is, when's the ICO? I think I heard somebody say they had a long lockup as well. And I mean, could be a good project, but I'm not really for projects with a long lockup. I mean, it's because, I mean, what's the point of locking your money up for 1 year to make it 10x? I mean, it sounds ludicrous, but in crypto, we're spoiled, right? When you can do a 10x in 1 to 2 months, right? Do you really want to lock up your funds for 1 year to make the same return, right? In a way, I kind of learned my lesson from OneChain. OneChain was good. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, 10x waiting 6 months, 6 to 7 months for a 10x, right? When you could have made a 10x in December, right? On almost anything on any blockchain, right? So that's just my perspective. But I'll definitely keep my eye on this. It's definitely worth adding to the watch list. I'll have to do more homework on this. Get into Ontology already. Ontology, not right now. I think it's already overpriced in my opinion. Well, not overpriced per se, but it's not the best entry for me. So rather than get into the next Ontology, I'd rather find the new. I mean, rather than getting into Ontology, I'd rather find the next Ontology. That's always been my perspective. Right? I don't like to chase pumps. Right? I mean, if I missed that boat, I missed that boat. I'll just find a brand new boat. DAO I passed on DAO. When is the token sale for QuickChain? I think in a month or two. Okay, QuickChain already answered that. TPay coin and doesn't sound good just based on the name. Let's look it up though. Yeah, Dowstack. I passed on Dowstack, I think, because of the team. Metronome, what price to buy at? Have they announced their public sale, their auction yet? I'd have to go through. I think last time it was between $3 and $4. I can pull it up now. Let me pull up my spreadsheet. I did get access back to my Gmail. Okay, let's see here. Again, it's taking a while to load all the plugins. All right, let me go to the next question as this is loading. Casper. Talking about Ethereum Casper. I think it's going to be great news for Ethereum, and it's going to do well for Ether. I'm bullish long term on Ether, right? It's one of those. I basically try to accumulate Ether, and I try to make my Ether from the ICOs I invest in. Where can you buy that 100x song? Actually, it's free, guys. You can get it on my SoundCloud. Right. So for those who don't know, I have a SoundCloud. I'll definitely make sure you go check it out. Let me just briefly show that. So just go to soundcloud.com/DarryEverMadeMan. Then go to playlists. And we got the Diary of a Made Man, To the Moon and Beyond. This is the playlist. Right, we have the songs. We have Moon Lambo, Crypto Rate Retirement, Crypto Family, 100x, right? And yes, you can go here and download all the songs there. All right, you just click on it. Okay, that's not what I was just. So if you just click on it, and you just download it, just click on More and Download, and you can download the song to your computer and you can play it. We'll also be putting the songs onto your favorite music platform soon, right? So Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Google Play, wherever, right? We'll make the songs available there shortly as well. All right. But I'm glad you guys like the song. What are my thoughts on Hedera? The Hedera hash graph. I mean, good project or technology, but not good investment. I mean, they're raising over $200 million for 4% of the total token supply. I mean, so ROI is not going to be good. I mean, that's a money grab. So I don't. It's not for me. Next question. Chainium being listed tomorrow only raised 3.5 million. What do I think? I mean, I was bullish on the project, but I didn't really think they had a prototype that was substantial to me. That's why I passed on it. But I mean, I was bullish on it. It was an all-star team. They had an app. Oh, they claimed to have a blockchain in it, or the app had no blockchain integration. I think that was the issue I had with them. That's what made me not participate. But other than that, though, it was everything else was good. Now they do plan to launch their blockchain integration, I believe, in Q3, like after June or July. So I'm not sure if they're still sticking to that schedule or not. You said a lot of people were into Thunder token, still bullish. I mean, I'm bullish on Thunder token based on the information I do have. All right, I mean everything so far checks out. The only things I don't like, they haven't really shared who's advising them. All right, so I'm not sure. I don't really know who the advisors are. And then there's a 1 year lockup, right? 12 months before getting tokens. I think it's like end of the year or something like that, or next year. And then it's sold out, right? So no way to get any, even if you wanted to get in, right? So, but other than that, though, I mean, everything else is good. Review economy.com, CryptoKitties on steroids. I'll have to take a look at that when I get a chance. This isn't really a review live stream. Aeon, top 10 coin long term, 100x until the end of the year. Price prediction, good entry point to buy. I mean, Aeon is launching their mainnet soon, right? So I know there's going to be some FOMO around that, but it's already half a billion market cap, right? In terms of where I think it can go once it launches a mainnet, I mean, I think it can get onto Icon's level because Icon is also Icon, One Chain, and Aeon are in that alliance, right? So I think they'll be somewhere in the same ballpark in terms of market cap. Icon is 1.6 billion. I'm gonna switch over here. Right, so if you go to coinmarketcap.com, Icon is 1.6 billion, and where is One Chain? One Chain is 788 million, while Aeon is 519 million. I mean, so I think where Aeon is right now is pretty good. I think we just have to kind of wait until Aeon starts having dApps on their platform and ICOs. Right, but I think he can easily 1x from here and get into the. I could see Aeon getting into top 25 in terms of market cap. So right now it's at what, 50 or where is that? Right now it's 46. So in my opinion, I think it can get to top 25. Right, and I still have my target on one chain. Definitely getting top 20. I think one chain could possibly even push for top 10, but let's not speculate too much. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. Thoughts on BAB? I don't know. Haven't heard of this one. Let's leave that for the live stream review. Already covered PundiX. Libra credits I reviewed on my last live stream. I passed on them. I already forgot why. Might have been either a prototype or the team, one of those two. Okay, so Casper is a competitor of Brazil with the MVP. Okay, so Casper. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Now you've got my attention. Let's go to ICO drops and pull that up. Okay. Maybe just put in Casper ICO. Anyway, while that's loading, let me go to the next question. Most people say Sovereign is the US version of Ontology. Will you invest in Sovereign? Probably not. I mean, I like the project. It was an all-star ICO for me personally, but I wasn't ready. It came out in a bear market. I didn't like the lockup. Right, it was a good 2 to 3 months until the actual ICO, and to me, it didn't really make much sense. Right, then the pre-sale is already sold out. If they do have an ICO, it's probably gonna have a whitelist with individual cap, and it's probably gonna be very small. So it doesn't. I don't think it will make much sense for me to participate. Okay, I think I may have found the Casper site. NKN blockchain will sold out in 15 minutes, 100x. I passed on that on the last live stream, so not sure if you missed it. Libra credits passed on. Metronome. I'm trying to pull it up, but My spreadsheet is the plugins is not pulling in the right price that I need to be able to say what I need to say. So we'll save that for the next ICO review, assuming they've announced an ICO. But I mean, last time it was around $3 to $4, but the market has changed, so I'm guessing it's going to be a lot different. Eden chain passing on that. Is quick chain 100x? I mean, they're only raising 20 million. So, I mean, $2 billion market cap. I don't think it's 100x this year, but in 1 to 2 years, I could see it happening. I could see them getting to $2 billion market cap. And so I think it does have potential for 100x. Right? It is a blockchain, high-speed blockchain. I think whenever they start having dApps and ICOs on their platform, it is a possibility, but I don't think it's going to happen until 2019. Not this year. I'll be shocked if it happens this year because just timeline-wise, they're not there yet in terms of having dApps and platform. Actually, you know what? Actually, maybe I mean, I take it back. It could happen, but I'm not optimistic it happening this year though. Likely next year. But I mean, I think eventually it's gonna 100x. But let's just say I think for me personally, I think in less than 2 years it will 100x. Chain June price prediction. No, I mean I can't really give a price prediction for you per se, but for me personally, let's see where Chain is. So Chain is top. It's number 32 in market cap, almost 800 million. I mean, I think this is pure speculation. This is not a buy, hold, or sell recommendation at all. Definitely consult your own financial legal advisor before doing anything. This is just for me personally, not for you guys. Um, I mean, with the ICOs, I think they have the crypto ICO, right? The crypto wallet, whatever it's called. Um, I could see it getting onto Icon's level. So top 20. I mean, that's basically a 1x from here. Still like $14. I could see, yeah, I could see like $14. That's $14, $15. But that's in June. That's 2 months away. So I think we can go to 50x, guys. 50x from ICO price. ICO price was what 34, 30 to 40 cents. So what, like $20? Is that $20? If my math serves me right. But I do have to find out what other ICOs they announced. I know they announced 6, but not sure when they're actually having the fundraisers, right? But if we're doing what 40 cents times 50, so about $20 or so. I mean, yeah, I could see so basically a 3x from where it is now. But yeah, I'm very bullish on chain. But if I had to speculate, that's kind of what my personal target would be. All right. Hollow chain. Hey, what's up, Mad Cow? Good to have you on. Hey, if you guys like the live stream, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on Twitter or Periscope, or even Twitch, I'm also streaming on Twitch. Give it a like, a heart, retweet, repost. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What am I looking at? Howard chain. But anyway, Howard chain, as that is loading, I have to go back to Casper. All right. Let's flip over here. So Casper is fast, profitable, protected storage of video on any blockchain. Okay, okay, it's everything. Okay, okay, they're trying to get fancy there. So it's decentralized storage. I mean, this is becoming a crowded space. Okay, so apparently they're better than Filecoin. They're focused on working with dApps, storage files, folders, video, audio, documents, hosting, different blockchains. Okay, it's cross-blockchain. Interesting. Okay, but anyway. Okay, so this is the roadmap. MVP February 2018. April 2018, dApps joined the system. This is ICO's next month. I mean, I would have to go look at the team, but not sure if I'm not sure how strong the team is. Yeah, I have to do more research on this, guys. But thanks for bringing this to my radar. Let's definitely look at have this as on our list for the ICO review live stream. Okay, off to Holochain. Think outside the blocks. Holochain is a framework for distributed apps. Okay, framework for dApps. Okay. Okay, I guess it's kind of like a platform as a service. It reminds me of ArcBlock. Okay, I mean, where's the roadmap? Okay, so you need to get in. So I guess they already have a product. Okay, they have the Hollow platform. It seems like they already have something. Okay, so it seems the ICO is to help fund their app or the dApp being built on them. Somebody's saying I would avoid Holochain. They've publicly stated in their Telegram they have no interest in listing on an exchange unless the exchange does it for free. Yeah, that's not good. So, yeah. Somebody, let's see here. Not seeing anybody that's familiar. So it seems like a totally brand new team here. But anyway, I mean, let's leave this for the ICO review, my stream. But good to know. Mainnet for Aeon is coming out tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Dog Barker? Good to have you on. Okay, interesting. Hold on. They got somebody from Deloitte, somebody from Coca-Cola, and Mozilla. Interesting. All right, so I'll have to take a look at that one on a different time, but good to have it on my list. Flying in business or first class? Sometimes. Last two flights, yes, but to Europe now. Last minute flights to Barcelona for apparently are expensive. But hey, if Delta Airlines or American Airlines wants to partner with me, hey, even better. Okay, now that I have less capital, will I be coming in with more fiat? No. No plans to at the moment. I mean, the fiat I have, I'm going to use that to reinvest in my business and help scale it up, right? Like all the stuff we're doing with the world tour and all that stuff, right? That's financed by myself and my company, right? And all the other things we're planning of doing in the future. All right, next question. When Balina chain? uh, not anytime soon. Gonna have to, as I mentioned, and I think I covered this in the last video. I have to register the token with the with the SEC, and I was planning to fill out the paperwork and stuff, but I got distracted with a hack that I've been dealing with the last week. But I'll definitely get to that when I do get time. Hopefully later this week. So I mean, in the meantime, probably not anytime soon. When will I announce my Bucharest meetup location? Probably a week or so. I mean, it could be any time between 2 to 7 days before the meetup, right? Once the location has been announced, we will add it to the Eventbrite page. This is for all the meetups locations, right? For those who are joining this late, right? I've announced dates for my world tour in Europe, right? But right now there are no locations. It just says Barcelona, right? Because we're trying to get a head count so we know how many people to estimate will actually be there. So we know how big of a space to reserve. That way we don't get a space that's too small or that's too big, right? So probably, I would say probably 2 days or so before the event, the actual location will be posted. But good question. Thank you for asking. And the location will just be updated on the Eventbrite page. And an email should also be sent out with the updates. But so far so good. I mean, the turnouts has been great. All right, lots of support from London, from Amsterdam, and Bucharest. I had no idea that I had a big audience in Bucharest. I'm very flattered. Looking forward to meeting people there. Right, London is has the most RSVPs so far, followed by where is this? By Amsterdam, then Bucharest, and then Budapest. Actually, Barcelona too. Barcelona. Don't forget Barcelona. But anyway, so far so good, guys. Looking forward to meeting everybody. Right. We always try to make each event different and add new things as we learn. Right. Looking to see how Europe does crypto. Right. I've heard so many good things about it. And if you guys, lots of people keep on asking, hey, we want to host you and show you around the local crypto scene and the companies and restaurants and all. Take us and go with us to soccer games, or I should say football games, right? Now on the Eventbrite page, there's a form there or a field that says, hey, if you want to volunteer with us to help organize the event, or if you want to just hang out with us and just show us around, just make sure to check that box so we know. Right? We can't reach out to everybody, but we'll try to reach out to as many people as we can, depending on our schedule. Right? So definitely just put in there what ideas you have. All right. familiar with Penter.global, major interoperability blockchain out of China, just listed. Okay, I'm not familiar with this. I'm gonna have to Google this. Alright, give me a few seconds here. I'm not trying to type it in. Could be a virus. I'm extra cautious now. When am I doing the live reviews? Probably Friday. Friday or Sunday are probably the dates. Actually, probably not Sunday because Sunday is the meetup, I think, right? Yeah, I would say, I mean, I'm not sure, but just follow the alerts channel on Telegram and I'll put it there. Yes, Lending Block AMA is tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. When am I adding India to the tour list? Probably, I mean, I may have to add an Asia tour again. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find. Okay, so it is a real website here. But India is in August. I'll add it to the list when I get a chance. Okay. So blockchain solutions for business. Next generation public blockchain. I mean, not sure how I feel about this stock images here. Okay, let's see. Open Silicon Valley Tech Campus 2018 Q2. Okay. Release beta version of Penta blockchain 2018 Q4. First annual network enhancements 2019 Q1. 2019 Q3 smart contract and dApp deployment. So no dApps until 2019 Q3. That's really far away. I mean, that might be all I need not to even touch this. I mean, that's really far away, which makes me question, do they even have anything? Is there a GitHub? Okay, there is a GitHub. Okay, private chains. Let me just click on this. You're talking about use cases, but no product. Yeah, I don't think they have a product, guys. Okay, official Go implementation of the protocol. I mean, there's nothing here. I mean, just a README file. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they have anything, guys. So that's gonna be a hard pass for now until I can get more information. Dude, you're the man. Don't ever change. Thank you for the support, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I mean, definitely not gonna let anybody break my spirit. To the moon and beyond. The moon is not the limit, right? Zilica. Zilliqa has, let's see how it's been faring well, right? So it's now top 36, almost $700 million cap, right? Now at over 9 cents. Where do I see it going? I think it's going to go top 25 for sure. Now, whether it goes to top 20, I think once the dApps come out, they did announce that currency on their platform, or the currency dApp, the done for Islam. I think I forget what name it was, Nura something, right? But I think dApps are in Q4, so I think Q4 is when it's really gonna start to take off. No, but I mean, I don't plan to get into Zilliqa. I mean, that ship is sailed, right? My version of this is Quick Chain, right? So Quick Chain is $20 million cap versus almost $700 million cap, right? So rather than chasing this rocket ship that's already left orbit, I'd rather find the next one, which in my opinion is Quick Chain. What do I think about Pareto? Uh, I reached out to Eric, my friend, who's also the CEO, to have him show me how to use the platform because I want to start posting on there. I want to start posting exclusives on there and just try out the platform and see how it works. Things did get slowed down due to the hack, but I'll reach out to him and try to have them show me how to use their platform. Right. So yeah, that's all I really have to say for now. How can you get a white paper to me? Uh, just I mean, I don't really read white papers, so probably not a good idea to send me a white paper. What you can do though, send me your prototype. That's probably a better idea. Just email me your prototype, and if it checks the box, if you have one, and then just email me the team's LinkedIn pages, right? Because that's what I check for first before I even look at the white paper, right? Check for having a product or prototype and all-star team. So if you have that, then we can start looking at the prototype. I mean the white paper. I already answered that on one chain. POA network. Okay, yeah, this one I like. This is one of the few projects that I got post ICO, all right, because it was still, in my opinion, undervalued, and I still have my POA, all right. That would I had that was not in my wallets that were hacked, so I still got my proof of authority. Okay, I guess why is it not showing up here? Is it? I guess the cap is still super low. Okay, so POA is 58 cents. So $120 million cap. So in terms of where it is, excuse me, and where I think it can go, so it's not even in top 100. I mean, I think it's gonna get into the top 100. Actually, the team did reach out to me telling me that they're gonna be introducing some kind of token swap to make their token ERC20 compatible, because right now it's not really ERC20 compatible, because you have to use like the Ropsten network for Ethereum, because it is a fork of Ethereum with a different consensus model. But I think from the glimpse of the article that they shared with me, the idea is any dApps that are built on top of it will have kind of like some kind of exchange or whatever where they can convert and have a ERC20 equivalent type token, which the whole point is to make it easier to get listed on exchanges, right? Because if you're a dApp building on top of that and your token is not compatible, right, with ERC20, it's going to be a lot harder to list. So that's kind of the idea they had. If that ends up being well received, I could see it doing well, right? Because I mean, it's still a blockchain platform, so I think it should do well. The only issue is their roadmap is very vague, and very weak. So I think they have to share with the community a more developed roadmap to build more confidence, right? But I mean, it's to me, it's a long-term hodl, and I plan to hold it for a while, right? And yeah, I'm glad I still have it. Let's just say that. uh, all right. Okay, so next question. Token pay. I mean, that seems like a currency. I'm not really fond of currency is right now, but let's take a look at it. Okay, I think where do you looked at this? No, I googled it already. Casper. Okay, we covered that. Balina chain 100x. Stay tuned. I mean, hey, it could happen, guys. It could happen. All right. I did say I'm trying to take the whole community to the moon. All right. So stay tuned. Just gotta file the paperwork with the SEC. AMA with lending block 2 p.m. tomorrow. That's April 25th, 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's New York time. Nebulous still bullish. Your 2018 predictions still feel the same. Nebulous, to be honest, has been underperforming. I mean, hasn't really done much. Right? It's this $250 million cap, and they already launched a mainnet. Right? So, and I feel like the issue is with the marketing. The marketing team sucks. It hasn't really done much. So I think that's the main issue is the marketing. Right? I mean, but then again, don't forget Dragon Chain. They're slightly behind Dragon Chain. Dragon Chain at all-time high was over $1 billion market cap. So it depends on how much of a bull market we're in. So I think definitely good to check back in 1 to 2 months, right? Assuming, I mean, because total crypto market cap right now is 417 billion. Excuse me. I think the peak was over 800 billion. I mean, I think, call me crazy, but I think we're gonna go over 1 trillion this year. All right, let me just look at what the all-time high was. Because I think if it does go up, it's gonna be with the market. So I'm seeing 768. Okay. Okay, so the peak was about 830 billion. Right? So, I mean, assuming the market goes up to that level, that's a 2x. So if it just stays with the market, it's basically half a billion. Their ICO was what? There is what 40 million. So yeah, I mean it's definitely underperforming. Will it 100x? I mean right now it's not looking good, but I mean I don't think it's out of the question. But it's not my top candidate to 100x. Right? I mean on that list that I had a while back, that had one chain, right? One chain. We had R chain, POA, Zilliqa. I think Zilliqa and one chain are the top two candidates right now to 100x. Bitcoin, $50,000 this year. Uh, I mean, I'm not looking at the charts right now. This Bitcoin's 9,600, basically 10,000. Um, Actually, I mean, depends. I think what could be a catalyst to take Bitcoin to the moon, so to speak, I think is actually not Bitcoin. I think it's rootstock. If RSK comes out and does what it's supposed to do and brings smart contract on top of Bitcoin, that could be a catalyst to a Bitcoin bull run. Now, will it go to $50,000? I mean, I don't know. That's a lot of speculation. But I mean, I do think do think we're gonna go back to and retest the all-time high this year. So I do think we'll get over 20,000. But I mean, 50,000 though. I mean, that's a lot. But then again, this crypto. All right. So I mean, honestly, I don't know. But I think when RSK comes out and because it's basically gonna be like Ethereum on Bitcoin. It's gonna bring DApps, all the Ethereum DApps onto Bitcoin. Actually, so that could be huge, right? So Bitcoin could really take off. But anyway, that's we'll leave that for a different AMA. Scrumbo Network advisor from Aeon and Ethereum co-founders advisor. Yeah, I think I did hear about this one. I'm gonna have to open this up. Any ICOs I regret passing on? Uh, Zilliqa. I mean, I knew so Zilliqa. They changed the terms. I had a chance to be part of the pre-sale, but I passed on it because the terms token metrics were not good. Then they changed the terms after listening to excuse me. They changed the terms after listening to investor feedback, but by the time they changed the terms, it was too late. It was sold out. So that's one I definitely regret. Um, don't think there are any others really. I mean, uh, yeah, I don't think there are any others I regret for the most part. Because I mean, all the ones that were good that I could get in, I did get into, and the ones that I don't really, I mean, Ontology, I wish I was in it, but they didn't. They only raised from institutional investors. So, oh, Horizon State. Okay. Hey, what's up, Luke? Yeah, Horizon State is one for sure. Yeah, that was last year. Yeah, I think those two, Horizon State and Zilliqa. I'm trying to see if there are any others recently, but yeah, I don't think so. Am I a believer in Hashgraph? I mean, they have lots of claims in terms of what they can do. I haven't really bothered with the technology because, like that meme I posted, I'm uh, I'm not really into for technology. I mean, that's good, but I'm here for the money, and if I can make money on it, then I don't really care about that technology. To be honest, I mean, technology is gonna do well, but I mean that's for the developers. I'm an investor. Holochain is better than Hashgraph. Really? I mean, I have to do a deeper dive on that. Unibright, I already passed on, guys. Okay, all right. So I got Scrumbo Network to load. So once again, this is not a ICO review live stream. This is just an AMA. I'm just answering questions. I'm gonna be going through, taking a quick preview at some of the ICOs people bring up here. Good ones to add to our research list. Scrumbo Network, secure communication, centric blockchain. Okay. blockchain and application will allow users to perform communication and financial transactions more securely and build their own application using the network. All right. This seems lots of jargon, but okay. So here we go. Here's the roadmap. Okay, product launch, unified communication product launch, Q2 2017, Q4 launched open API marketplace, 2018 Q3 launched beta decentralized app product, release beta, decentralized app release Q4. Okay, still not sure what exactly they do. Is this like Slack? It's a communication platform. Anyway, gonna have. Okay, I'm seeing Anthony Delaria, but he's advising every ICO, so many ICOs. He's the guy who has supposedly over $1 billion in tokens from advising ICOs. This guy is advising lots of ICOs as well. And the ICOs they've advised haven't really done well, to my knowledge. Early investors, okay, Matt spoke from Aon. Okay. Metaverse, okay, he's familiar. Hey, Peter, what's up, Peter? So he's okay, that's pretty cool. He's one of our admins in my Telegram group. Okay, strategic partnership with Aon. Are they building on Aon? Are they building on blockchain? Is this an Aon DApp? Okay, let's see here. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Let's pull up a white paper. Loom or Pundi X? Loom, in my opinion, for me personally. Uh, Definitely not financial advice. Do your own research. Okay. Chain we passed on already on the last live stream, I believe. And this actually, I'm not sure if, yeah, I think we passed on it. There was I think there was an ICO we're looking at. I didn't finish because of the hack. It might have been Nebula, the Nebula one, the Chinese one. Okay, anyway. So this is communication. Okay, I'm seeing Facebook, Google, Telegram, WhatsApp, WeChat. Okay, so just like a mainframe competitor. That's basically what I'm getting. Okay, messaging, audio calling, video calling, file transfer. So it's a communication ecosystem. Okay. So okay, so yeah, I think it's similar to mainframe. Okay, roadmap. This is the roadmap they gave us. Secure file transfers, save and delete messages. Okay, anyway, this is definitely worth adding on the watch list. Okay, so we got some good ICOs to look at and do a homework on. All right, so let's go on for 15 more minutes to make it 2 hours. Then we can end the chat. Okay, somebody's saying the mainframe project is built upon a protocol called XMPP. This is an established protocol that has been around for many years. Okay, I have to go look at more details on what they're doing, but it's definitely one I'll be watching. All right. Phantom Foundation. Let's save that for later. Okay, answer this one. Do I plan to invest in real estate? Yeah, I think it's a good way to diversify. So it is something I'm exploring. I've not done it yet, but it is something I'm looking into heavily. I'm just trying to make sure I have everything set up. So I'm basically creating different entities for real estate investing. So somebody finally asked the question that always gets asked. Top 3 coins to invest that are on the market right now. I mean, I can't give you guys advice on what you guys should do. I can't give any custom advice. But in terms of top 3 coins that I'm looking at personally for me to invest in on the market, right? Let's go to CoinMarketCap. I mean, I'm still bullish on Loom. I mean, let's see where Loom is at. Because I did have my Loom stolen, so it's $133 million market cap, right? They have more dApps coming, right? So I'm looking to get back into Loom. This one I'm looking at. Um, Let me see what else I have here on my watch list. Let me just sort by biggest gainers today. I mean, I'm really eyeing EOS. I mean, we're getting closer and closer to their mainnet launch in June, and their ICO is about to wrap up. All right, so I mean, I'm watching that. I mean, that could be one to. I mean, because EOS is it's already top 5 coin already, but I mean, if it goes to if it becomes the next Ethereum, and maybe even possibly surpasses Ethereum. I mean, because they do have a ton of money behind them. That's a 6x from here. I mean, Cardano is one to watch as well. I mean, basically all the blockchains, right? EOS, I'd be watching Cardano. I'd be watching. I mean, Icon. I'm still watching Icon, right? Icon can go back to the all-time high. But in terms of top 3, I mean, Loom is one. I'm trying to find those that have lower cap. I mean, I would say Loom, POA. I mean, I still like that because it's still very undervalued. Also, in the $100 million range in terms of market cap, and it's a blockchain. And I mean, short term, Aeon. I mean, actually, nah. I mean, mainnet is about to launch, but buy the rumor, sell the news. So might be too late for that one right now. Zilliqa. Zilliqa or Brazil, I think, may be having some roadmap stuff coming up. But anyway, I would check the roadmap for those that I mentioned and see which ones have about a month or so runway. Those like a good ample room to buy the rumor and sell the news. Right, so I think I didn't really mention three, but am I selling the news when EOS launches? No. Well, I mean, I don't have EOS anymore, but I mean, I think EOS is going to be an exception. I mean, because it depends. If they launch and they have dApps and ICOs ready to go, that kind of just cascades into even more FOMO. But if there's nothing when they launch the mainnet, then yeah, I would buy the rumor, sell the news. But if kind of like one chain, as we're getting closer and closer to the ICOs, is going up, right? So I would definitely look at EOS and see what ICOs or dApps they have planned after the mainnet launch. Because I know that there was an ICO already that raised funds. I think it was the Insights Network. I believe they're building on EOS. And I do know one other ICO that's been in the works on EOS. But yeah, anyway, so I mean, that's kind of the gist of it. But good question. What do I think of Algorand ICO? Actually, I already looked at this a while back. Somebody gave it to me to look at, and I passed on it. But I'll go back here and share why. I mean, so I personally passed on this. It was mainly the team. I mean, the team, although smart and academic, they're they're basically academic, right? And in my experience, ICOs that have purely academic teams, for the most part, have not done well. I think having business experience as well. I mean, they have this guy who's a well respectable figure, professor from MIT, and but I mean, I didn't really see anybody with corporate experience. And as you guys know, I look for people who've worked minimum 2 years at a publicly traded company, or who've worked 6 months or more at a top 25 blockchain project based on market cap, and they didn't meet the criteria for either of these, right? Because they're mainly academics, right? So for the most part, I mean, uh, I'm passing on this. Now that's just my opinion, obviously. So definitely do your own research. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, they're basically academics doing an ICO. I think they had the MIT guy. Did they have Pentland? Okay, maybe not. Maybe it was just this guy. But in terms of the actual technology, though, it's supposed to be supposedly good. Uh, so it has an efficient. It's a blockchain or currency. Let me first go back to the beginning for those. So Algorand is a scalable, secure, and decentralized digital currency and transactions platform. So basically, it's kind of like Bitcoin. Excuse me, but it's meant to scale to billions of users. No forks, fast and final. So it's kind of, yeah, it's basically a currency. I mean, it could do what it's supposed to do, but for me personally, in terms of getting in via the ICO, not for me. All right. Still in Pareto Network. And can we get a portfolio snapshot? No, Pareto Network. I mean, those were part of the tokens that were hacked. Portfolio snapshot. So for those who missed the last live stream, I mentioned that I will no longer be posting the portfolio snapshot. This was even before the hack, right? And I mean, I think that may be one of the reasons why the hackers got mad. I don't know. Maybe they're following the snapshots. But anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna be posting those anymore. uh, so you're gonna have to get on. I wasn't hacked, dodging the taxman. I'm not sure if you just joined the live stream, Mick, but you should go to the beginning of the live stream before making yourself look stupid. So I recommend you pause the video, go back to the beginning. I answered all those questions, right? So definitely do your research. But anyway, so I don't have any more tokens for Pareto Network, but I mean, I do plan to try out the DApp and see how it works. Can I share the spreadsheet? I mean, I haven't really been updating the spreadsheet much. I'll think about it. I have been thinking about bringing it back, but not trying to move the markets too much with a spreadsheet. Okay, not sure. Okay, anyway, next question. Advising any new projects? Not at the moment. Okay, cover discussion. Okay, I think we added questions. Am I going to invest in P-Chain? No, I passed on that a long time ago. What's Zilka going to do this year? I think we already covered that. How can I lie straight into the camera? Because it's not lying, because it's the truth, right? And the FBI will set me free. Simple as that. Okay. Metronome. Yeah, my spreadsheet hasn't been able to load that plugin that posted the market cap price, which is what I need to give you guys what I think a good price point is for me to get into. Anyway, yes, it's not loading, but the price point used to be $3 to $4. I'm bullish on NOS. Just gotta wait for token metrics. Am I still bullish on Cardano ICO? No, I'm not. They're raising too much money. Token metrics are not good. Although it is technology-wise possibly a good project, but ROI-wise, it's not for me. Virtual poker or virtue poker? That one was an All-Star ICO, but the first round is really pointless. You don't really get tokens until round two, so which is not until Q4. So I think it's better to just wait for round two, in my opinion, at least for me. My Telegram. All right, guys. So yeah, we can wrap up with the Telegram. All right. So let's see here. So if you want to join my Telegram group, this is my free private Telegram group. Over 29,000 people now in the Telegram group, and over 26,000 in the private alerts. All right. From now on, that's where I share most of my information. All right. So to join that for free, go to ianbalina.com/mastermind. Once again, that's ianbalina.com/mastermind. All right. For example, this is where I shared my events, my World Tour events before I posted them anywhere. I shared them on there for a day. So people in there had a day to sign up before they sold out for the World Tour events. Right. So this is my main modes of communication going forward. Right, over other social media avenues. All right. So to join that, once again, ianbalina.com/mastermind. And with that being said, though, I mean, I appreciate you guys coming to. I appreciate you guys coming to the live stream. Hopefully, you guys liked it. If you like it, just just give it a thumbs up, like. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, guys, looking forward to it. Hopefully, I'll meet all you guys in Europe. Once again, if you missed the dates, right, it's on my website, ianbalina.com/events. Register. I'll find you guys in your city. We'll link up, right? Don't forget, I always have my free guides, which is how most people discovered me, right? You can click their free guides. And some people don't know, I actually have a podcast. So if you want to listen to me on the go, on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play, or even SoundCloud or whatever, subscribe to the podcast, right? So this is basically the it's basically the audio form, but sometimes we go through and condense it and make it shorter and easier to listen to, right? So we have the live streams, we have the reviews, the songs on there as well, some of the episodes as well, right? All on your phone or iPod. Do people still have iPods anyway? But anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you for the support, and until next time, I'll see you guys on the moon.
Made man, baby, baby. My crypto family. Yeah, check it.